There are many settings in COD Mobile that allows you to perform better. This video I'll give you settings that makes you play like a pro. Let's start with sensitivity switch. There are 3 settings in this category, and it's either switch while opening ADS or gradually switch while ADSing is the one that you should turn on. Here is the difference between these two. As you can see, the sensitivity of the first one immediately changes as soon as you're opening ADS or when you are scoping. The second one, on the other hand, slowly changes your sensitivity while ADSing or scoping. The one that you should turn on that I recommend is switch while opening ADS, because this is a way to master your sensitivity with balanced movement, and since this would make you move your ADS with fixed sends, this instantly changes your sensitivity when you ADS, which is a way to perfect your aiming skills. Now, take a look at this. Notice any different? Well, obviously, the video on the left, you can see your teammates through the walls. This is a setting that not many people know existed. It is important to turn this on to know which of your teammates needs help, so you could go to their location. This feature could make you easily differentiate where your teammates are looking at, to find enemies much faster. To turn this on, go to settings and find prospective teammate. I promise you, turning this on would be a game changer. Although I recommend that you are using a strong device like a gaming phone when turning this on, because this could really make you a little laggy. But if you don't have a gaming device, what you have to do is just make your graphics lower. Also, pro tip, go to audio and graphics, turn off depth of field, ragdoll, and bloom. The only thing that you should turn on is anti-aliasing and real-time shadow. Let's start with anti-aliasing. This is the only one that provides smoother lines when you are playing a game, while real-time shadows allows you to see the shadows of your teammates and enemies much more clear, to spot campers hiding at those dang corners. The other settings, meanwhile, are just additional that makes your game lagger, but it's your choice if you want it turned all on. Next would be fixing our map awareness. I mean, just look at this. As you can see, the right video can see the enemy from far away, but the other one, you can't see it. Fixing this would make you much more aware of your surroundings, because having a bigger map view is a good way to locate the enemies faster. To turn this on, you'd have to go to basics, scroll down, and you'll see map zoom. What I like to do is put this at the very bottom, because this is the farthest I can see the enemies, but if you have a device that's very small, you can zoom it in a little bit. At the right, there is also an icon zoom. I also like to put it the lowest it can get, but like what I said, it depends on your device, so just make sure you can see it. Now, you can use this to your advantage to play like how pro players dominate games. Alright, do you ever get annoyed when you can't hear the enemy's footsteps because of this sound? Well, you can actually turn this off. Go to audio and scroll down, you'll see ambient sound. This is the sound that makes those annoying background sounds, so turn this off. This would make you hear the footsteps of the enemies much better, and other sound effects like gunshots with clear. This is also a secret way that pro players does not share to take advantage of noobs. Aside from turning off ambient sounds, I recommend you also turn off music. Personally, I don't turn this on because it could be too distracting when I'm in game, especially when I am the only one in search and destroy, making me die quickly. But if you don't want to turn this off because you like it, you could just lower the volume of it like to either 25 to 40.